The gatekeeper's portal takes you to the bottom of a collapsed staircase somewhere deep underground. At the foot of the stairs, a corpse greets you with an empty stare. Something is clutched in its hand. To the east lies a room filled with treasure. Inside, you can see the codex page sitting on a pedestal. But access to the treasure chamber is blocked behind 3 magical seals. Each seal bears the symbol of a weapon: a sword, a hammer, and a trident. A regal creature waits for you in the water here. It meets your gaze with eyes filled with both sadness and wisdom. Greetings, challengers. I am required to administer your first test. Please approach. The Sphinx clears her throat and begins her challenge in a solemn tone. My challenge is a riddle. Answer true and you may pass. Answer wrong, and your lives are forfeit. Now, hearken to me. I begin. Twice 4 and 20 blackbirds sitting in the rain. I shot and killed a quarter of them. How many do remain? Wrong, snarls the Sphinx. She attacks. This passage is framed in metal. There's a faint crackle of electricity, and it's uncomfortably warm. It's hard to say how strong the current is, or how it might affect you, until you step inside. A narrow, winding path leads over a drop into beds of spikes and whirling blades. The path seems to be slick, almost frictionless. A dangerous walk indeed. passes the rooms, you pull the lever, followed by the shattering of glass. A wall of water rushes in. The floor groans as some kind of mechanical pump engages. The door clicks as it unlocks, and the water begins to drain away at last. To your surprise, a mouth carved into the stone wall announces your presence in a booming voice. Hark! Guests approach! The halfling's grin grows larger, and then larger still. His body twists and grows, revealing the towering form of an ogre magi, still grinning, but with much sharper teeth. As you touch the crest, it fades away. You hear a bell chime in the distance. You are one step closer to your objective. As you enter the room, two green and feminine forms emerge from the water with a splash. This strange spinning tunnel is slick to the touch and smells of oil. A running jump at the start might be required to get through. pulsing magical barriers hold the boiling water of the mountain at bay. The enchanted walls pulse and sway with the water currents. The walls don't look very sturdy, so best be careful near them. A small section of one of the magical barriers tears, and scalding hot water streams in. Another barrier tears, releasing even more scalding water. The crab seems unaffected by the heat, but you need to be concerned about being boiled alive. The crab falls over dead with a mighty crash. There's a low hum and the barriers shimmer with energy. The tears in them close, and the water begins to drain from the chamber. As the water recedes, you notice a crest marked with a trident toward the back of the chamber. Another crest claimed. Only one left to go. Bright green slime covers the floor here. Something about it gives you a bad feeling. Pain stings the soles of your feet. You look down to see the green slime coating your boots. It begins to creep up, reaching higher, consuming as it goes. This mechanical door has a keyhole mounted in the stone floor in front of it. A set of 5 patchwork creatures regard you impassively, each branded with a glowing number. One of them begins to speak.
If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow passage. Pick wrong, and they will kill you. You have 1 minute.
A group of bugbears saunter up to the far side of the mud pit. to these smiles on their faces and axes in hand. An unnatural darkness fills the room ahead. No light is able to penetrate. You feel certain that something deadly awaits you in the blackness. As the darkness engulfs you, a voice whispers in your ear. Thank you for coming, traveler. You are at least very brave, if not foolish, to enter my darkness. I am so pleased that you came. I am so hungry, you see. So hungry. The vampire chuckles as he oozes back into the darkness. Well struck. I admire your spirit. In fact, I thirst for it. The vampire's form crumbles to ash, and the magical darkness recedes. You spy a crest marked with the symbol of a hammer in one corner of the room. That's the last crest. Time to return to the treasure room and claim your rewards. A voice echoes through the stone passage. Not thinking of leaving, are you? You've been so very entertaining. I just couldn't think of letting you go, especially with those little items of mine. And since you've eliminated all their guardians, why, you'll simply have to stay to take their places. I'll have to ask you to let Nix and Nox escort you to the indoctrination center. I'll be most disappointed if you cause me any trouble. Don't worry. You'll like it here.